And Declan Rice is just a machine, bro. He's never injured. And we were saying this before the tape started running, yeah? I'm sorry. You lot think it's glazing. You can say what you want. I'm not just saying it because Matisse is here with the whole Caicedo thing. But how is it? And I'm asking you lot the question in the chat. And let me know if I'm bugging. There seems to me that there's this feeling or this perception that, like, you can talk about Caicedo in a world-class conversation of, like, top in his position and he's world-class in it. But it feels like people don't like to have that conversation about Rice. When, for me, he does everything. In terms of his position in the world, there's not many players better than him. And certainly in the Premier League.
So what do you want to say?
Well, he's world-class.
Yeah.
He's world-class. If Caicedo is world-class, but then there seems to be this...
calling him world-class, yeah.
And obviously, you know my feelings about him versus Caicedo.
He's been consistent.
I still say he's got more in his lot. I still go Declan Rice. That's a how you like your football played thing. That's a slight preference. But I think they're both absolutely top. But there seems to be some reluctance when talking about Declan Rice in a world-class manner or fashion versus someone like Caicedo. That's what I felt as a neutral. I don't
think it has anything to do with Caicedo, but I do think...
They don't want to put him in world-class brackets.
I do think at England and club level in the final stages up against the very world's best midfielders, people just want to make sure that Declan Rice is 100% going to run the game. And I'm not saying he's never done it because he has.
League, like, Caicedo's played for Colombia. Is he Colombian?
But with Rodri, it's been shown, hasn't it?
Rodri. Yeah, no, that's unequivocal.
But that is world class, isn't it? In that position.
Yeah, but then that's like.
So some people will say no, guarantee he's definitely going to get it done, and he has done it enough. He's world class, and some people say not. He's right there, but I just want to get a little bit more data, just a smidge more in those massive.
I'm saying when he played
games.
against PSG,
the only thing
he didn't look out of place. When he played against Real Madrid, he's wrapped two in the top corner.
He won the game against
and he won the
Real
game,
Madrid.
and away from home, you won again. You beat them.
He got into the.
That was against Tchouaméni, flipping Camavinga, flipping all the man that are world class.
Yeah, he got into the FIFA
Camavinga's
team
not
of the
world
year.
class.
Okay, yeah, sorry, but you know what I mean. Like it's against other top man.
He's not world class.
He plays against the best.
Go to the point what he's saying though. You'll have people put those names above Declan Rice.
No, I don't think anyone in 2025 is putting those guys.
I just feel like there's this snobbery. There's this thing that's like. They just don't want to say how good he is. There's always like a little caveat of like, yeah, but maybe it's the Arsenal thing because what's he done with Arsenal? All of that. Like
trophies does help. It does help.
It does. If he would have won maybe a Premier League or something, this would probably go away. But I just think if you just do football, obviously accolades are accolades, but just look at the player. Just look how good the player is. If the player played for Man City, if the player played for PSG or played for all of these other men who are the teams that we say are the world-class teams and that, you can lose from fine moments. Arsenal didn't not beat PSG because of Declan Rice. Like, it's not that. Even England aren't not winning the World Cup, which we ain't done in 66 in the Euros, because Declan Rice ain't quite world class. That's a different thing. But Declan Rice, the player, I just don't understand like this reluctance to say how good he really is.
I remember someone said to me like we were trying to say what is world class, and I heard somebody say this, and I've always sort of thought actually that's a good way of measuring it. Is that player in the top 5 in that position in the world? And
some people say that. Some people say it's a certain level of.
I think Declan Rice is in the top 5 of that.
I think that, or can he go play? Sometimes can he go play? Can he go play? Can you now go and play for Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona, flipping PSG, and ball out and look wicked and do what you need to do? Yes.
He played for any of them.
Yes.
The only other player, right? I look at. I don't know. Can you think of? It's Caicedo. There's the what's his name? Who plays for PSG?
Vitinha.
Not Vitinha.
Neves.
Not
Ruiz.
No, the Spanish. Fabian Ruiz.
Oh,
yeah.
You saying he's
no.
He's not better than Vitinha.
No, I'm not saying he's better than Rice, but I'm saying him. Those are the players I put in the same bracket because they play similar sort of style.
I wouldn't even put him up there.
Rice.
I'd put Vitinha. He's up there with.
Vitinha's doing
and Neves and them, man. The way they can manipulate the ball, never give it away. Pedri. But then but you see Pedri, right?
Yeah.
So this is a type of player that is, what is it, jeunesse? All of that. Yeah. You know all the posh words, bro, of like, look, this is a blank canvas and he's going to do a painting.
Yeah.
And this piece of art is going to sell and live in the memory and be in the museum. Like the way he plays the game.
Yeah.
So because Rice, and this is another thing that goes against Rice, you know, because when you look at him, like, he's always swiping his hair, he looks knackered, his shirt's down there and he looks a bit, they're acting like he's not a beautiful footballer. But like Pedri will just glide across the
Aesthetics.
He wouldn't even get any money.
The
on
aesthetics
shorts.
isn't helping.
The aesthetics is different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what? He's got technical ability.
And
You
he's
see the way
whiz.
see the way he shoots from
Left
distance.
foot,
You see
right
the way he
foot,
passes. You
switch
see the
of
way
play,
that he
delivery, nice
takes
touch.
his set pieces.
Never takes a baggy touch where he looks clunky, can't
One
look
of the
after
best
the
crosses
ball.
out there.
Bro, he's got everything.
He's got everything, man. He's got everything.
He's got everything.
That's why him and Caicedo, that's why they cost that money, because all the people who watch these players realise that, you know, he's got it. King Von says Camavinga is world class. 2 times Champions League winner is a big part. But
This is the hardest bit though, because can Camavinga leave there and go and dominate on his ones like a game like Declan Rice?
Camavinga's good, but I wouldn't put
He's
him
a
in.
top player.
This
He's a
is-
top player.
this
He's
is
got
where-
like
this is
4
where
lungs in him. He's a
people-
mini Kante. He's
This is
wicked.
where people will use the trophies wrong.
Exactly.
Because how many people have collected how many Champions Leagues for Real Madrid?
Exactly. What's my man up front? The kid up front for Real Madrid.
Gonzalo Garcia.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean?
What does that mean?
Yeah, the 2-time Champions League thing
can't.
doesn't
Yes,
work.
it-
And
Yeah, I mean,
Gyökeres
there's a-
personally, I
as a
wouldn't
matter of
compare.
fact, right,
When you have a technical foundation to fall on, you do tend to find your feet. If you don't know where, there's different conversations, Robbie. I wouldn't compare Gyökeres to Turkey. I really wouldn't.
No,
That's a dangerous
they're
game to
different
play.
players.
Very different.
Turkey's a complete. But I'm saying, I'm not comparing him to that player. But what I'm comparing
Turkey's got
it is,
fundamentals.
I'm saying
Fundamentals.
there's a lot of players who come in as
Technical,
new
a lot
signings,
to work
yeah?
with.
And they've not hit. The majority of new signings have not hit the ground running.
Why? That's the most
Right?
important
Even
question. Why?
you just said, right? You said a minute ago about Turkey. That was brilliant. I had some fans having a bit of a go at Eze. But Eze scored more goals than Turkey. Eze's won games for Arsenal
Turkey's
as well.
a playmaker. He's there to create chances. That's what
So
he's,
there's
he's assisting.
and so is Eze.
I think he's a joint leader and assister in this
Eze,
league.
even though I don't think
Eze's got to do more.
Eze scored 3 goals in one game.
Yeah,
Eze
Eze's got to do more.
Eze
But we
needs
got,
to, Eze needs to do more. But
We've got a whole bench.
Eze's done what Turkey done. Eze against Palace won the game for Arsenal when it was a tight game. It was Eze's goal. Eze scored a hat-trick against Spurs. Eze has contributed with assists and that. But a lot of these players have not hit the
scored against
ground
Sunderland as
running. They've still got, you know what I mean? And you can't just write players off like that. So
Writing
I'm
them off. No.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
No, it's
as,
do you know what?
as,
It's
as,
not
as
right.
João Pedro at the start of the season, you said he's exactly what we need. This is perfect. Blah.
It was looking perfect.
Did you say
Anyway,
that?
we'll get
He
to
scored
Chelsea
at the weekend.
He did.
As shameless
he did.
as it is.
He did actually.
He
score
actually
at the
scored.
weekend. But anyway, listen, it's getting very tight. It'll
What
be
is going on
interesting.
in this league?
It will be interesting to see if Arsenal do who they'll go. Somebody said to me, because the one player I look at that Arsenal team and I say, there's one player, mate, can't be replaced by no one.
Declan Rice.
And that's Declan Rice. Somebody was saying to me that there's a little rumour that Arsenal might look at Ruben Neves. Remember, he used to be at
Yeah,
Wolves?
yeah. So Man United, I'm looking at him as well. Because he's not going to sign a new deal and he's available for free in the
Why,
summer.
why would you need him?
Yeah, you don't need
play
That's
him.
well.
cover for Declan Rice, isn't it?
He's nothing like Rice.
He's a bit similar, isn't he? Like,
Nah,
you know.
no.
Listen, no one's
Let us have him,
no
man.
one's the
We'll
same
just-
as
we'll
Rice.
take- we'll take
Let
him.
him go to United,
Yeah,
trust
man.
me.
Little
That's-
15 million, we'll take him.
A little
nah.
cover, man.
Nah,
Cover?
man. Nah.
Little cover you down.